360.
With 2025 officially here, nearly 2/3 of Americans are adding financial stability to the top of their resolutions list. That's according to an annual financial study from Fidelity Investments. Americans' top 3 financial resolutions for 2025 are to save more money, pay down debt, and curb spending. But how do you do all of that with getting so overwhelmed? Well, joining us this morning to help jumpstart our financial New Year's resolutions is Certified Financial Planner Jana Morrison. Jana, Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you too.
Of course. All right. So financial stability. That is an incredibly important topic that I know a lot of people are going to be doing for New Year's resolutions. So I know that there are actually a couple of apps. Maybe you can help track your spending. Tell me about those resources.
Well, I actually downloaded an app this week for myself.
Okay.
And so you can go to the internet and just Google budget apps, and it'll give you a whole list of apps. And one type focuses on organizing or giving you a list of what you have spent, putting it, you can link it to your bank, and it categorizes everything, and it'll give you like a pie chart, or it'll tell you where your money's going. That's the reason I did it. Another reason to do it is called zero-based budgeting.
Okay.
And so it starts with your income, and then you can say, I want this percent to go here, this percent to go there, and it helps you track that. But to keep track of your debit cards, I would just, I think the most important thing there is look at your interest rate. We've talked about that a little bit before, but make sure that you're focused on the interest rate, and then you want to pay down your debt using a debt avalanche approach, where you pay down the highest interest rate, or you pay down the one that is the smallest balance. Psychologically, I think it really helps you to get rid of that debt in that way. And so the most important thing is don't create any new debt this year.
Yes, very, very true there too. And then also, you also want to be able to save money. So whether that's in through your 401ks or making that savings account, should we start be doing that now and starting looking into those investments now?
I think it's a very good idea to start now, since it's fresh, it's the beginning of the year. Look at your 401k. You want to defer at least as much to get the match, the employer match, because if you don't, you're just giving up free money. And then you can set aside different savings for different things like vacation, Christmas for next year, property tax and insurance. I have a separate savings account, and I just have a certain amount automatically sent. And I think that's very important too, is automate your savings. So that you don't have to think about moving the money. It just moves so much every pay period.
And that way you don't really have to worry about it. You'll be able to see towards the end of the month or even the end of the year, you can say, oh, all of that money was taken directly out of my account in there too. So Jana, your quick and biggest takeaway that you think when starting with the new year with these financial resolutions?
The biggest takeaway is just know where you are now. So just take a minute, or a few minutes probably, to sit down and just track where you are, like with your your debt, that sort of thing, and then revisit it maybe once a month.
There you go. I love it. And of course, it's not going to come easy. Just take your time, and it's going to come naturally with that. All you got to do is just do a little bit of the research. Jana, thank you so much for these tips, these good short-term tips. Happening next week, Jana's going to be joining us, be talking about those long-term tips and what to expect with the unexpected. We're going to be putting this one on our website, WLTX.com.
Well, making history after the break, which NBA record LeBron James recently broke.